Saved alien girl falls deeply in love with her brave human rescuer. The storm had passed, but the scars it left would never fade. Sergeant Cole Merrick moved through the shattered wreckage of the outpost with steady steps, his pulse thudding in his ears. Fires still burned on the horizon. Debris and bodies, human and alien alike, littered the blood-soaked soil. He should have left hours ago. His orders were clear: evacuate and regroup. But something pulled him back. A sound, soft, almost inaudible, cut through the moan of the wind. A cry, faint, fragile. He turned toward the collapsed tower and scrambled over the wreckage. Twisted beams, glass shards. Beneath it all, movement. He dropped to one knee and started digging. A minute passed, then another. His hands were bleeding. And then a pair of glowing teal eyes stared up at him, wide with fear and exhaustion. The alien girl couldn't have been more than 16, though her species, the Corellians, aged differently. Her skin was a pale lavender, smeared with ashen blood, her silver hair tangled and dirty. She was pinned beneath the rubble, one arm crushed, legs too weak to move. "It's okay," Cole whispered. "I've got you." She flinched as he touched her, but he kept speaking gently, calmly. She watched him warily, as if unsure if he was a savior or another threat. After a tense minute, she whispered, "Why, help?" He paused. "Because you're still alive. That's enough." With one final heave, he pulled her free and wrapped her in his jacket. She was cold to the touch, trembling. He carried her away from the wreckage as the evacuation shuttles descended from above. She didn't let go of his hand the entire way. Her name was Alira. She didn't speak much at first. Cole would visit her in the recovery unit every day, bringing soft food, clean water, and occasionally a joke or two. She never laughed, but she stopped flinching when he entered. That was progress. The medics had stabilized her, but her wounds were deep, both seen and unseen. She had been one of only a few survivors from a Corellian village caught between two warring factions. Her family had been lost, her people scattered. When he asked what she wanted to do next, she only whispered, "Don't leave." He didn't. Weeks passed. Cole arranged for her to be transferred to a peaceful human colony world on the edge of neutral space. He settled there too, not for duty, but for something harder to explain. They lived in a modest home near the lakeside, where sunsets painted the water gold and violet. Alira began to smile more. She would follow Cole as he worked on repairs around the settlement, helping where she could, even if it was just handing him tools. She spoke more, laughed even. Once, he teased her for refusing to eat Terran fruit. She stared him down and said, "You taste it first." He did, then spat it out. It was awful. She giggled for a full minute. That was the first time he saw her truly happy. One evening, after a long day of helping resettle refugees, they sat by the fire, sipping warm herbal drinks. The stars shimmered above. Alira leaned her head on Cole's shoulder, a gesture that once might have startled them both. Now it felt natural. "You saved me," she whispered. "You saved yourself. I just showed up. No, I would have died if not for you." He said nothing, staring into the fire. Alira turned to him. "Do you see me? Not as a rescued girl, but me?" He met her eyes. "I see you." A long silence passed between them, one thick with unspoken truth. "I think I love you, Cole." His heart stopped. "I know I'm not human," she said quickly, eyes dropping, "and maybe I don't understand your ways fully. But when I see you, my chest feels warm, light. And when I think of losing you, her voice broke, I can't bear it." He reached out, gently lifting her chin so her eyes met his. "I've been trying to hide it," he said, "because I didn't know if you were ready, or if I deserved you after everything you've been through." Her breath caught. But the truth is, I love you too, Illyra. She didn't respond at first, just sat there, stunned. Then she threw her arms around him, holding tight. Neither of them let go for a long time. Their bond deepened in the months that followed, not out of obligation, but out of shared days, silent glances, laughter, healing. Illyra began training in medicine, wanting to give back, to save others as Cole had saved her. She was fierce, determined, kind, and every night, Cole would hold her close, wondering how the galaxy had ever brought them together in that field of ruin. One day, a diplomat arrived from the Corellian High Council. Word of Illyra's survival and her bond with a human had reached them. They offered her a place among their new leadership. They called her a symbol of hope, but she shook her head. "My home is here," she said, with him. On the anniversary of their meeting, she gave Cole a small handmade pendant carved from the first stone she had found on the planet, the place where they had started again. He wore it proudly like a medal. "You saved me," she whispered that night. "You saved me," he replied. In a galaxy scarred by war, they found something rare. Love, not born of convenience or survival, but of courage, kindness, and the gentle miracle of being seen for who you are. And that, in the end, was what changed them both forever. Ask ChatGPT.